and you are live with your favorite pontiff. Hello, buckaroonies. Hello. It's your favorite Archibald Chesterfield blue shirt Buddha. Hello, buckaroonies. Hey, Clive. It's all good there, guys. I gotta tell you, man, we're sinking fast. And guys, I gotta tell you, I've been expressing a bit of hygiene. I washed the Scotch glass. I watched the Scotch glass last night for today's show. And speaking of which, I was just checking the records, and I owe one expensive alcoholic beverage, which I will be partaking in. A very special announcement. Me and the Suck a Horn will be commencing we're going to be doing a channel from Monday. We're going to be doing a channel, and it's going to be on the Archieluxury main channel. We're going to be having a half-hour nightly. This is Australian. What's nightly? That's your morning show for Americans. So stay tuned. Keep an ear out, because we want to try and bring a bit of happiness into the world here and help you all out. We are in Mr. C! Mr. C, I thought I'd never be so happy to see $1 in my life. Thank you, Mr. C. So I do owe one whiskey. I owe a whiskey. So I'm going to have it here. So what am I drinking today? I'm drinking Talisker 10. This is an Islay, a single malt Scotch whiskey. Absolute, made by the sea. Very salty. Archie, cheer up. Let's talk watches. Now, Herman Sows. Thank you so much, Herman. I am wearing a Herman Sows shirt. Take a look. This is Herman Sows. So this has been tailor-made to hide my girth. It has cufflinks, my name on the sleeve, and the best thing about this shirt, no pockets. And for starters, it pissed me off. Where's the pockets? But then it's just so free and clean. It's like sleeping nude. It's amazing. No pockets. It just I love it, Herman. I'm going to have my first, I owe a drink from yesterday, so I'm going to have that now. Lizard lick. And this is a Talisker 10. So I want to say hello to the audience, and I want to tell you guys, we talk watches. Wrist watch. What am I wearing today? I'm wearing my 5127. Why? Because the end is near, and I want to enjoy my life. This is one of my favorite Pateks, the 5127. Absolutely love this baby. Talking wristwatches, I gotta tell you, let's see, where are the guys? Are the guys coming on? Let's see. You know, this is a very hard request. The guys are coming on every day. It's not, you know, there's a lot of people have problems, and I get it, okay? I really get it. You can't expect them just to come every day. They got their own problems and limitations. You gotta remember that. It's a very tough world, man. It's tough. It's mean. It's vicious. And it's just how it is, man. It is a nasty world. It's vicious. Just sending a special invite live now. We had a good chat with Tan Zeal yesterday. I gotta tell you, enjoy, wear your good shirts, and he's gonna be 30 minutes late, Tan. Wear your good shirts, wear your good watches. Jim French, hello Jim. Wishing the AC community good health, love, and all the best. I added you to the Facebook group. Yes. Sorry, not the Facebook, the WhatsApp group. See, guys, I was running a bit behind. So yesterday I sat down, I did a bit of accounting work. I went through all the paid PayPals, and I got a run sheets. All the run sheets have been done. All the run sheets. So here's some paid reviews that are coming. Okay, that's the paid reviews that are coming. Okay. So they're coming. They've been paid. They're going to be cut. They've got a number now. So we're all up to date. Everyone's got a code. I'll be filming. I gotta tell you, man, wear your good stuff. Now is the time to wear the good stuff. Okay? Now is the time to wear the good stuff. Ah, that's a nice scotch. Talisker 10. What a beautiful, beautiful scotch. And I gotta tell you, I had a very interesting photo. Carfun, AC3, pull up the Breitling top time reissue and discuss. Breitling top time reissue. Let's get this baby up. Let's get this baby up, baby. Baby, 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 baby. Clive saying his computer's updating the Mac operating system. That's okay, man. No worries, man. It's all cool. No worries, man. No worries. Bring up the Breitling top time. What do I think? I gotta be honest with you. I really do love retro. Retro is cool. Look at the fuck. This is cool as fuck. Look at that. Cool as fuck. Breitling top time, I love it, man. I love it, love it, love it. Okay, let's have a look. I love the funky. That's so funky and cool. Do not drink your expensive alcohol. Well, Clive, I owed one from yesterday, okay? I owed one from yesterday. So, guys, the top time, man, that is so cool, man. That's so fucking cool. I love it, man. That's fucking funky as fuck. But would you pay retail? That's the danger. Is it, would you pay retail, man? That's the scary bit. Would you pay retail? I don't think I would. That's the scary thing, is that it worries me. Okay, Clive's going to explain. Do not drink your expensive alcohol. Do not drink your expensive alcohol. Critically important. I will explain when I log on. Okay, thank you. Clivers. Thank you, Clivers. I gotta tell you, seriously, man, this is... What do I think? I think it's fucking beautiful. I think it's beautiful. What is this baby going on? Chrono. Let's go on the Chrono 24. Chrono 24. Breitling top time reissue. Let's have a look. They got none. What the fuck? Breitling top time. Breitling. B-R-E-I-T-L-I-N-G. Breitling top time. What the fuck? I've just been drinking a little bit. I only been drinking a little bit, Gov. Fuck, why doesn't this fucking thing... Come on, fuckers. Come on, you fucking cunt. You fucking... Top time reissue. Nothing. What the fuck? I don't understand. Mackenzie's here. Hello, Mackenzie. How are you?
Hey, Art.
I don't know what's wrong here. What's wrong with top time? Why isn't it bringing it up? What's so special
because
about
it just came out.
They're not on Chrono 24 yet?
No, they just can't. It just released like yesterday.
So what? Breitling.
So they're only going for retail right now, but they'll be on there in a few months for sure, probably.
Okay. How are you going, man? Are you okay? You surviving?
Good. Yep. Got a paycheck today, which is nice.
You got a paycheck! Yeah. Hey, how about a super chat, man? Oh, you're keeping that. You need that money for...
keeping that right now for toilet paper.
How long? How much? So you got a paycheck in. You happy about that?
Very happy. The next one might not come. I don't know yet.
Are you joking or are you serious?
I'm serious.
How do you know the next one might not come?
Because I don't know what's going to happen with our company.
Okay, can I show you a picture? Just we want to talk watches. Herman So has said today we want to talk wrist watches. We want to talk watches. Wrist watches. I want to bring up a photo. You tell me what you think of this. Okay, we're going to bring up a photo. This was shot this morning for people in the Facebook group. What do you think there? This is the Ponted Shrine. What do you think of the shrine? It's
beautiful. You got all the cases and the booklets and the documents and the books.
Can you understand that why I would do that or not? So let's just zoom in here. Let's have a look. So I got my Reverso at the
annual
top
calendar.
There. I got the 6006. We've got the annual. We've got the 5196. We've got a 5110. And we've got some books here. Look at the books. I like to keep the catalogs. What do you think?
Yeah, that's a cool collection.
And John Reardon is sending me Patek Philippe in America, which I've been actually wanting to get, but it's so expensive.
Are those the Mandani ones?
I've got the Mandani ones. Those blue ones are the Mandani ones. No, John Reardon's a special book. He's actually become a bestie. He's a bestie. He's actually a nice guy. I got to be honest with you. He's a really cool guy. I'll show you another pic. So that's the stable there. And this is this morning. This is what I'm wearing today. This is what I am wearing.
Ooh, that's the one I tried on.
Yeah, what do you think, man?
That's beautiful. I love the crown guard.
What do you reckon? You love the crown guards?
Is that one rhodium plated?
Yes, it is. It is. I think the color actually looks better when it's rhodium plated.
Yeah, it looks a lot more like glossy.
Because you know what happened? You know how I sold the 5296 to get the 6006? That guy was happy to take either one, the 5296 or the 5127. He would have taken either one.
Oh, so it's about the same market.
Deacon, $2. Hi everyone, cheers. Thank you, Deacon. Thank you indeed. Do you think I prefer this 5127? I just look the 5296 is beautiful, but I think I just love it. Okay.
Well, plus it's a lot different than the 5196. 5296 and 5196 look very.
Well, that's what I thought. If I'm keeping the 5196, there's no point having two identical Pateks, is there?
Right, just four.
So I'm actually very look. I got to tell you, I can't criticize the 5296. That is beautiful as well, you know.
Yeah. Did you have to add cash to that trade?
Which one? Which trade's this? Oh, with the 6. Yeah, I had to add 2,500.
It's not bad.
Aussie, not American, Aussie peso. That's about 1,500 US. Yeah. I think it's still worth doing.
Yeah, for sure.
Andrew Parker is saying he prefers the 5. Hey, I completely get you. Look, no criticism. Look, it's there's no right or wrong answer. It's whatever you like.
If you didn't already have this one, which one is this? 5297.
This is the 5127. 5127. I met a fan the other day. This is a fan at the He works at the supermarket. He gave me $20. Cliff, beautiful fan there I met. And I don't know if you've seen this. I asked the Stearns for their autograph a couple of years ago. And look what they did. They sent me this poster. I framed it, okay? Look at that. That's the two Stearns. Philippe and Terry Stern autographed it for me.
Wow.
And that takes pride of place in my house.
Is Clive coming on?
Yeah, he's just doing a Mac operating system update. He's doing an update. Just announced, certainly, okay, they just announced that idiot. He can buy a copy of Luxury to Last and use it as toilet paper. Hey.
Rolex.
I got my good friend Paul. He's coming on. I've sent him a link. Yes, link sent. Oh, Bonanza! Hey, I didn't know what it was. Hey, man. Aunt G is saying, why are there crown guards on the... That's what the 5127 is. It's a crown guard Calatrava. Exactly, man.
It's cool. It's much more sporty.
I love it, man. I absolutely love the crown. The watches. I think that's just sex. I don't know what you think. It's just fucking sexiest Calatrava. I love the 6006. What's cooler?
Oh, that one for sure. 5127.
Yeah, I think it's absolutely sexy. You know, sexy critters. You know, that's my house, by the way. Just out of interest, you notice the curtains. This is a true enthusiast. Look at this. This is an enthusiast. Look at this. This enthusiast here has, look, he's got Pateks, he's got his shoes to masturbate over, and he's got curtains which are just sheets. And I've got an air conditioner leak, by the way. That's why that towel is there. I've got a nasty air conditioner leak. Okay? Yeah. There you go. It's called priorities. Priorities, fuckers! It's priorities. You know this.
The money goes to the watches.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Money goes to the watches. Okay, here we go. Andrew Parker, $2. Sounds like you made a hell of a trade, Arch. Look, I don't know. What do you think? You think it was a hell of a deal? I honestly, I can't, I don't know. I'm happy. You know, I'm happy. I'm very happy, you know. Run the Shrink! Run the Shrink is on. Hello, Ron!
Hello, sir. Hello, friends. How are you?
Can you see this? We're coming to the end, okay?
Look at that shrine.
This is my shrine. Look at this. You can see my priorities. I got an air conditioning leak. Can you see that? My air conditioner is leaking.
I do see it.
Yeah, air conditioner's got a towel stuffed there. And for curtains, I've got bull clips.
Naturally.
Bull clips, fuckers! Bull clips. Okay. Where's my money go? Patek, and also the shoes. I would like to. In these times, I've been lubing the shoes up, okay?
Now, Archie, remind me, why is 36.5 the right size?
What size the right size?
36.5.
No, it's 37 is the size. 37. Look. What are we talking about? Sorry, I'm completely lost my train of thought.
I was just trying to prompt you to tell the joke about how you put them around your testicles, but that's all right.
Sorry, 36, that's the shoe size. The shoe size. That's because it fits the balls in perfectly.
All right.
For a squeeze, yes. That's a hell of a... Look, I honestly, to be honest with you, Andrew, I love these Pateks more than anything in life. Here we go. We've got Chad Kane, $2. Archie, did you sell your plasma? I don't have a TV.
Correct answer.
I never had a TV. No TV. I have no TV. Holy shit! Reese RV, $10.50. Arch, what are your thoughts on the Black Bay 58 as a first watch? Absolutely love that watch. That watch is amazing. That watch is fucking amazing.
I'd go for an Omega Seamaster. Go for the Seamaster at the same price. Go second-hand not Speedmaster, Seamaster. White dial.
See, I got the 58 on the bracelet, and I love it so much.
The Omega is the vastly superior watch, mechanically, build quality-wise, and second-hand you can get it just as cheap as a 58. That's the way I'd go.
I gotta tell you, I want to show you the coolest man. I want to show you the coolest man on planet Earth, okay? Okay, because travel is no longer an option. You know this, don't you? I want to show you the coolest man on planet Earth. Look at this. Is this guy cool? Look at this. He's in Sydney. You're not allowed to travel anymore because of quarantine. Is this guy cool? Per souls. He's on a vessel in Sydney Harbour Bridge. You've got, this is Sydney, the Centre Point Tower there. How cool is this guy? And he's wearing a Herman Show awesome, shirt. Man.
Don't sell that fucking watch.
I'm not selling anything. No one's got any money, okay? I got to tell you, Chad, $2. I absolutely love the 58 Reese RV. One and not done. The 58 is perfect. I honestly, to be honest with you, the standard Black Bay, my big criticism is it's too big and bulky. It's too fucking thick. It's too big. I think the 58 at 39 mils, it actually wears like a 40. It's absolutely perfect.
Perfect.
Okay?
And it's under 12 minutes thick. It's perfect. No danger.
For the same
powers are perfect.
I got to tell you guys, we're in very bad times. You know this, don't you? You all know this. We're in terrible times. By the way, Ronnie, a friend of mine who's a head surgeon, right, at a surgical ward, he's no longer able to do elective surgery. He makes, by the way, about $2 million a year. Okay, guess what's happened to him? You know what's happened to him?
Oh, he's fucked.
Now they've offered him a job at the hospital, level 1 doctor, because he doesn't have any seniority there.
Right.
$60,000 a year. You know what he said to them? My monthly car payments are $10,000 a month.
Right.
Okay. They said, "What the fuck do you drive?" He said, "An S-Class coupe, a brand new S-Class coupe, and an Aston Martin."
Yeah, that's less than I make as a resident, so I don't think they're going to convince him to work for that.
That's Aussie dollars as well. That's Aussie dollars, by the way. Can I say that to you? Aussie. Take off 40%. Do you understand that? Take off. Hey, here we go. We got another super chat. Sorry, we got super chat. Sorry, we got a super chat. Deacon, $2. The 6006 is a very nice watch, Arch. It is the meaning of life. I got to be honest with you. I love that watch. That watch is me. By the way, guys, I want to talk to you and tell you I got some serious channel announcements to make. I don't know if I should say it or not. I'm scared.
Hit it.
Okay. I'm going back with the ex-wife. We've decided in these troubling times, let's combine toilet paper and go back to normal. Forget all the indiscretions. I got a leave pass for all the naughty things I did, as long as I don't do it again.
Yeah, does she have 401 rolls of toilet paper?
Yeah, she used to have 300,000 in super, but it's kind of 200,000 in super, but it's down to about 125 at the moment. But let's not discuss that. What do you think? What do you think? I've decided to go back with her, okay?
Probably a wise choice.
Let's face it, the world's going to end. I may as well have a squeeze next to me, don't you think? Sovran! Hello, Sovran! How are you?
G'day, Archie. Good morning.
Hey, how are you? I love your studio. Man, where are you broadcasting from?
From home. Morning.
We got a bit of feedback there. Hey, now they've closed the cinemas. Fuck me dead. That's disastrous. What do you think?
Yeah, they have. I always needed a holiday.
Tell me this, Paul. Tell me this. I love you, man. I love you. Can I just say to you, wear your good stuff. Now is time to drink the good whiskies. And it's time to wear... What are you wearing there? Fuck! Steep Sea!
No, 1680 vintage.
Fuck!
No, 1680 vintage.
Wow.
We got a bit of feedback there. Someone else is watching the show in the background. We got to turn that off, Paulie. Someone's watching because it bounced. It's like a radio. Chad, $2, $25 for the review, Arch. Count me in, man. Thank you. No worries. I want to say to you, Paul, are you okay, man? Are you holding up?
Yeah, it's all good. No
Are we
problem.
allowed to go for a drive together?
As long as you don't try to hold my hand. Wait till I see if I can try and get rid of this echo.
I like it. It's like
thank
listening to the show twice. It's fun.
Hello,
Hello.
hello. I got to tell you something. I want to say this to you guys. I love you all. Seriously, the world is ending, okay? We are fucked, okay? But let's be positive, okay? I want to tell you something very true to God there. It's time that we got to move forward, okay? We can't just talk about doom and gloom. It's time to be positive, okay? There are many wonderful things in this world, okay? Let me tell you some wonderful, some wonderful things. Right, can we talk about wonderful things in the world? I want to be positive today. Sovron's back. How are you, Sovron?
Well, thanks. Is the echo gone?
Yes, it has.
Yeah.
I want to talk about wonderful things in the world, okay?
So Archie, you've gone back with the missus.
Yes, what do you think?
I always liked that woman. She's nice.
Gone back.
Here we go.
Quote,
Talking
unquote.
about wonderful things in the world. What's this? What do you think of this?
Is that your
Roast.
toe after it's been cooked?
It's
or
a
what?
duck. It's duck. It's duck. Isn't that just amazing or not? You don't like
Well,
food? You don't...
rhymes with duck.
Hey! Paul, talk to me. What's going on in your world? Are you just... Look, if you're going to die, you're going to die with an expensive watch on your wrist. What do you think?
No, the Ambo will get it.
The Ambo will get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that happened to my hero, don't you know that?
Yeah, it's time to put your fibby on.
You know who we're talking about, don't you? Who died? Who lost his sub?
Yeah, the
John
guy-
Gandolfino. Sopranos.
Absolutely, yeah.
Tell me this, what are you doing? Are you driving your classic cars? You've got a few classic cars.
Yes, I do.
Do you sit down with your children and they want to talk about classic cars and things like that, or?
Oh, no, they're doing uni and doing last year of high school, so they're pretty young.
How about your wife? Is she interested in your classic cars?
No.
Okay. How about your watches? Are they interested in your watches?
No.
Okay. Are they interested in talking about cinema classics?
Has everyone out there got a different wife from every rest of us? Yes.
Yeah, I know. I got to tell you, Paul. Tell me this, Paulie. What are you wearing? What are you wearing as you're taking time off for coronavirus?
1680.
Do you think ScoMo's doing a good job or shit job? Tell me.
It's a poison chalice. It doesn't matter whether you're prime minister, president, dictator. It's just a poison chalice. Yeah.
Is he doing a good job, but?
Only time will tell.
I don't mind him. In the last couple of days, I've got a lot of respect for ScoMo. Mind you, I watched that briefing yesterday morning. I couldn't work out what the fuck. Who's paying for the hotels that we're supposed to be quarantined in?
No, the taxpayer will be.
Herman Sows, $10. Your wife is lovely. You won't do any better. I know. I've gone to market. Believe you me.
She's always been patient with you, Archie.
Now, Archie, do the women on dating sites have any money?
No money! And coronavirus. The only thing they bring to the marriage is coronavirus. Are you allowed to date, Sovereign? Are you allowed to date now? I want to ask you that.
Hey, I'm married, Archie.
No, are you allowed to date? Like, if you're a single guy, with these restrictions, are you allowed to date?
Well, who'd want to at my age?
No, I'm talking about normal people. Social distancing, you can't go to a restaurant, you can't go to a cinema, you can't do anything.
Oh, yeah, well, yeah. Yeah, that's what they got Skype for, I suppose.
Tell me this, out of your classic cars, which one would you be taking out every day just to enjoy it?
No, they're all chained up, they're all locked up, just waiting for the apocalypse. The only panic buying I did the other day was ammunition.
Are you serious?
Yes, I am.
Do you really think it's going to get that way?
Civil unrest usually follows the next step. At the moment, people are still getting fed and they're still happy, but civil unrest always happens when people can't get what they want. And as soon as that happens, there you go, we're all on our own.
Tanzil, we got $50. Have you ever wrangled a minotaur in the pale moonlight? Patek and pussy! This is a shitter-free zone. Feast, fuckers, Rolex!
Yes.
That's $50.
So Archie,
$50,
what
yes.
Pateks have you actually got now? I haven't been able to catch up lately. You got the 6006, that's a new one.
6006. I got the 5127. That's the Crown Guard Calatrava.
Yes.
I got the 5196 in yellow gold. That's the manual wine Patek. I've got the annual calendar 5035, and I've got the world time. So 5 identical Pateks.
So you sold the Calatrava without the Crown Guards.
Yes, because I put that money.
1 millimeter larger.
I put that money into the 6006.
See, I'm concerned because I'm a vintage guy. I just can't get into vintage Pateks because they're all the size of a 10-cent piece. They're all just yeah. That's why I have to stick with Rolly and Omega.
Here we go. Nick Gomez, $2. Arts, what's the one daily wear under 6,000? I would say the best watch if you have under 6,000 would be a Speedmaster Man on the fucking moon. That's great value.
40 mil Explorer 2. You can get for $5,700 right now.
Yep, there you go. That's
so
a great
Mackenzie,
one.
Yes.
What got you into watches so early as a young man?
Honestly, Archie.
What, you just had a very, very large sum of money to spend and Archie influenced you, or Archie influenced you?
Well, I've always been into
your old man collect first, or what?
I've always been into watches with my dad, and then he started hopping on YouTube, and once I graduated college and started working, I started getting some nicer pieces.
So did you watch Archie in the early days when he was still sedated, or when did you come on board?
Probably 4 years ago.
All right. So Archie was fully flying by then.
Yeah. The suit and tie Archie.
I've watched the evolution of Archie, and it's been interesting.
How has he evolved? Tell me this. How has he evolved?
Gravitational field.
How's Archie evolved? I don't know. He's enjoyable. He's a character. Not to
So, Paul, now that we're coming to the end there, when can you run the Archiluxury the movie at the cinema?
Oh, anytime you want. I've just got to make. Just give me the.
And you can keep the proceeds. You can keep all the proceeds. I don't want any royalties.
I don't want carpet beetles in the cinema.
Why don't you just run independent films? You know, like very low budget, under $50 movies, under $50 production cost.
Yeah, well, we'll see what happens when we open up.
Yeah, Tan, the man is here. Hello, Tan.
What is going on?
Hey, man, I got to talk to you. We've got a very special guest. We've got Sovereign here.
What's happening?
G'day, Tan. How are you?
Sovereign's got a Mark II Jaguar.
Nice.
He's also got a Mercedes R107. Mercedes-Benz.
Mercedes.
You know, the SL from the 70s. We're thinking Private Benjamin.
That's beautiful.
That's the red one that was on my show. That was his.
Okay. Yeah, I remember that.
And also the white. It was the white E-type. Sorry, the white Mark II. The white Mark II.
Mackenzie, do you remember the intros that Archie's used to do when he would like reverse his like car? It'd be like a
that was my old
reverse.
Yeah, that's great.
So,
well, it's game enough to be coming on the Archiluxury show. That's the point. I mean, all the fisting you're going to take and all of the barbs and the jabs, it's all good fun. Everyone out there, they're all good blokes.
Hey, Sovereign, Tan has got a 911, a new 911. What model 911, Tan?
It'll be good in 25 years' time.
It's a 991 Mark II.
Okay, what does that mean?
So it's it's the first turbo.
What year is yours?
2017.
First turbo. How do you mean? So first what?
So yeah, so the 911 was naturally aspirated up until 2017 when they started doing twin turbo.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. But Tan, the steering wheel's on the wrong side for us.
Yes. How you got it? You're in Canada, aren't you?
That's right.
Beautiful. You know that car in Australia, Paul, is $280,000, Paul.
Yeah, of course it is.
It's fucking ridiculous. So tell me this: what wristwatches are you? What are you wearing today, Tan?
5196.
51. I got your photo today. That is fucking beautiful. You know that?
Yeah, it's the end of days, right? Like it's Armageddon, so you might as well wear your Pateks.
Paul never got it. Sovereign, you never got into Pateks. Why is that?
No, well, as I said, I'm a vintage person, and if you've got to go back to vintage Pateks, it's basically everything's 32, 33 mil, and I'm 6'4", 20 stone, not very attractive. And
you're very attractive. You got ladies who are chasing you. You're very.
I don't think so, Arch.
You know what's interesting, Sovereign, is the everyone talks about the Paul Newman Daytona, but no one really talks about the fact that it's a 37 mil watch.
No, you're right. The Paul Newman, and it uses a 19 mil bracelet.
Yeah, it's quite small. I think. Well, Doc has a 4-digit Daytona, and when I tried it on, I was like, "Fuck! I didn't realize these were this small."
Yeah, but they're all smaller guys back then. Have a look at Papa Pluto. You know, they all grew up during times of depression and recession, and not much food and tucker going around, and most of them never got above 5'6" or 7, and you know.
It's the hormones in the chicken.
It's the beef and reef, fuckers.
The hormones. That's exactly right. That's why the E-Type Jaguar is made for little short fuckers, isn't it?
That's true. Yeah.
I remember that one.
It's favorite modern movie, Sovereign. Favorite modern movie at the moment. What's the favorite modern movie in the last 5 years? Give me a good movie. What's your favorite movie?
So far, my favorite movies are probably the Charlton Heston classic, The Omega Man. You know, when there was a worldwide pandemic and he was the last scientist and he injected himself with the serum just before the helicopter crashed. Have a look at the trailer on that on YouTube. That's pretty good. The Road's another good one with I think is it Viggo Mortensen in it.
Yeah.
Yep. That's a good one to cheer everyone up for isolation viewing.
Andrew, $1. Thank you, Andrew. We do appreciate that generosity. I got to tell you, it's my favorite movie I saw at your cinema was Downfall. I love that movie.
Good one. So I mean,
that was guns. I came to your cinema in 2005 to watch that. You know that?
That's true.
2005. That was an amazing movie.
Archie, you're a visionary. I mean, look at this. For the first time in your life, you can sit around doing sweet fuck all in front of a computer, locked up at home. Unemployed. You know?
Yes!
You've set the trend like how many years ago? And now we're all following.
And now I don't need to tell Centrelink a reason why I'm not looking for a job. Can you believe that?
Archie. You're a visionary.
I don't need to feel guilty. It's
Archie, you missed a super chat.
Holy fuck! We can't do that. Andrew, $1. Who was the other one? Tell me, man. Tell me.
Man Against Machine.
Oh my God! $15! Important question. I have an Explorer 1 and on the list for a no-date sub. After the sub, I want a moon phase watch, preferably a dress watch. I like the Lange Saxonia moon phase. What do you recommend? Cheapest moon phase I would go for would be a Jaeger LeCoultre, Reverso, or a Master Control. That's what I would be going. Second hand because JLC is toxic sludge.
I'd go Cellini. If this guy's got cash, I'd go fucking Cellini.
The Cellini's still expensive. That Cellini is still expensive. It's still expensive. You know what I mean? It's not cheap, is it? It's not good value.
It's not going to be much more expensive than a Lange moon phase.
Second hand. Lange fucking tanks like toxic slime.
So Archie, you look like you're heading towards a Lange. Yes, you are. I know your trends. I know.
I got to be totally honest with you. After what they did to my grandfather, right? I can't buy the German. I can have respect for the German brand, but I can't buy it.
Yeah.
Unless they come up with a solution.
You're starting to doubt his stories.
Sorry?
Come on, get it together. Just yesterday you said you were starting to doubt his stories.
They haven't given me a free one. If they give me a free one, I'll do anything. I'll do anything for... Look, I got to tell you the truth there. Seriously, Lange and depreciation, Tanzil. But on the second-hand market, they're amazing. They are amazing. They are... I think the two big brands now are Lange and Patek. I'm sorry, I don't care about RM. RM is for fucking... I hate RM. You know that? I really fucking hate RM. I hate Doobie and Shoobie. That fucking crap. The only VC has lost the plot. VC is gut. That's, you know what happened to VC? They sold out to the Chinese. You know that, don't you, Sovereign?
Yes, I do.
They sold out to the Chinese. Well, fuck you, Vacheron. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. Same as AP. AP sucks. They sold out.
Archie, you like going to Asia a fair bit on all your trips and travels. You can't knock the Asian races.
I'm just telling you the way the cards have dealt now. Okay, it wasn't my medical. You know, this fucking coronavirus was medically created in a military testing laboratory. You know this?
Most probably.
And that fuckhead Morrison didn't have the balls to say, you fucking cunts invented this fucking killer virus. He didn't have the balls to... He said it's not the time to discuss that. That's what he said. Fucking loser.
Yeah, well, all of a sudden, all of those preppers now, they seem like they got all their shit together, doesn't it? American preppers, you sit there and watch that at 2 o'clock in the morning. That's
the worst thing is I got a friend who's a bit like that. He's just so happy. I told you so. I told you so. And the ranch is on.
Okay. Have you been? Wait, who's the guy in the corner?
That's Sovereign. That's Sovereign. That's one of the greatest fans the channel could ever have. Tanzil, $5.
Is he like Superman's father or something like that, or Sovereign?
Let's put it this way: without this man, Superman wouldn't exist.
That's right. Oh, speaking of Superman, remember the Superman when it first came out with Christopher Reeve, the one that had Marlon Brando in it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it was back in about 1979 or something like that. I can still remember watching that, and when the whole of the planet Krypton was starting to fall to bits, and Marlon Brando put the baby in the crystal capsule underneath his robes, turns out that Marlon Brando was wearing a Speedmaster. They've even got Omega Speedmasters on the planet Krypton.
Love it.
Okay, knock out the super chat real quick. This is important.
Okay, Tanzil, $5. Batgirl now down to 12.2 on Watch Recon. It's all gone pear-shaped. It's been hard. It's been hard. I gotta tell you. I gotta tell you. What do you think? 12.2 for a Batgirl. 11.2. Fuck me dead.
Now, did you hear the latest? Did you hear the latest news from the WLO?
No.
About the coronavirus.
No, tell me. You're saying to me, don't drink your expensive whiskey.
Yeah, don't drink it. This is vitally important. You're going to need it for something else. Okay, as you know, you're not supposed to touch your eyes or your nose or mouth because the membranes are the virus attaches to the membranes, right?
No, I have no idea. I'm not a doctor.
Okay, well, the virus attaches to the membranes. However, the WLO scientists in Germany and Bangkok have figured out there's another vector that we've not been watching.
Here it comes.
The anus. The anus. Therefore, yeah. So alcohol kills the virus. So they're suggesting that you give yourself liquor enemas at least every day, at least as often as you wash your hands, which for you would be, well, once a week.
What booze do they suggest?
Being generous.
That's the high. Well, the higher the alcohol content, the better. So, you need to start doing alcohol enemas now on a regular basis.
What do you mean now?
Don't drink all your good shit.
Archie's been lizard licking the bottle top for a long time now.
So after it comes out of the enema, can I drink it? After it comes out of my ass, can I drink it?
Oh no, Archie, I've got to show you. No.
Well, you see, Archie's been preparing for this because licking the tip of the bottle makes it easier to insert.
Just the tip.
Yeah, Archie, I want to know how do you get hammered so early in the morning? Is it for the punters or is it for you?
It's for the money. I need the fucking money, Paul.
Let's face it, it's 10 o'clock in the morning and no one wants to start drinking hard liquor at 10 o'clock in the morning. Is it for the punters? Is it for you? Is it for the money? Come on, tell us straight now. Honest, Archie. It's the end of the world.
I gotta be honest. It's all the above. It's all the above. It's all the above. You know, it's all the above.
And that's the lady boy above you. I want the answer to the question.
Look, I tell you honestly, Rooted $2. Rooted $2. Tan, how low will 15,400, 15,500s go in the depression? I reckon they'll be selling them for a bottle of good whiskey.
Yeah, you know what? They haven't really gone down so much right now. That's the unfortunate part. The 15,400s are still trading in like low 20s, I think.
Are Patek's going to fall? Tan, tell me, because I'm biased. Are Patek's going to crash or not?
I think the Steel Sports ones are definitely going to go down.
How about Calatravas? Like 519?
Whoa. Let's talk terms here. We're not going to talk about going down below MSRP. They're just going to stop trading at the absurdly high prices that they've been trading for.
Yeah, I still think they're going to go down in price right now.
I got to tell you something, Sovron. You know, I come from a family of alcoholics. My grandfather, both sides were alcoholics. My dad, actually, he never drinks nothing, okay, because he's scared of being an alcoholic, you know. For me, I got to tell you, Sovron, I got to tell you honestly, it's...
Come on, honestly.
It's for the channel. I do it. I actually don't drink. I don't drink when I'm not broadcasting. I don't drink. I don't like to drink alone. Tan Zeal, $5. Battle of the Small Seconds. VC Patrimony Traditionnel Chronometer de Blue. The Grand Classique from Patek Philippe. And did you know, Tan, they had that fabulous story on the 5196 in Patek magazine where they told you about the Grand Classique. I got to tell you.
I think it was a few months ago.
Look, I got to tell you, I think the most flawed one is the Grand Classique, right? It's flawed, okay, because it's a small movement, it doesn't have a display back, but that's what makes it so beautiful, is that it is flawed. It's like Leonardo da Vinci. He deliberately, when he was painting the Sistine Chapel, he put mistakes in it because he didn't want to be perfect to Jesus.
You mean Michelangelo?
Yeah, whatever. Some Dago with a paintbrush. Some Dago with a paintbrush.
Some Dago.
Okay.
Oh, he's the best.
Oxley State High.
Oxley! Did you remember Oxley State High, Sovron?
You're not there anymore. Yeah, I remember Oxley State High. I was just up the hill there.
You never went there, did you?
No. Well, Oxley State High. Well, I know why you went there because
he never went there because his parents loved him.
Well,
you went to private
school. After the
You
Vietnam.
went to private school, Sovron, didn't you?
Both. Well, the reason you went there was because after the Vietnam conflict, Australia took a lot of Vietnamese refugees, boat people.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
So in the late 70s, a lot of the North Vietnamese wanted to escape communism because they've been fighting and they'll be petrified of it. So they used to come over in boaties. Basically the same that's been happening in the world now with, the Middle East.
Yeah, 100%.
And
actually, you know something, Paul?
Darra was a big settlement area.
Paul, I got to tell you, I went to Oxley for 2 years, then I went to Kenmore State High, two polar, complete different demographics, right?
You're not as affectionate as Kenmore as you are at Oxley. Why?
Oh, I loved Oxley. It had the most beautiful grounds. It was in the valley. I used to go in the forest. Like, I used to get in trouble because that's where all the bad kids...
What did you go in the forest to do?
Just bushwalk. They had a finch farm. They had finches there. I used to love just the nature. I love nature. Bush. This was the cross-country track, and I used to go there.
Is it because it had a Vietnamese population?
I got to tell you, I wasn't even into Vietnamese then. Can you believe that? I was an idiot. I was an idiot, Paul. I was an idiot. I was a fucking moron. But I got to tell you.
Whoa. Follow-up question. Were they into you? Were they into you? If you
Actually,
don't
I had some friends. I had Vietnamese friends. I've never. They were cool people. I liked it. Actually, I really do like the Vietnamese. Here we go. 10 Zeal, $5. Name the most iconic chronograph and why it's not the Zenith El Primero. The most iconic chronograph is the 5070 Patek. Manual wind, column wheel chronograph.
Are you fucking kidding me?
What? That is the most iconic.
You do have that movement in your watch, so.
It's a Zenith Daytona.
I'd still say that it's got to be the Moonwatch. I'm sorry, but we're talking iconic. We're not talking about luxury. We're not talking about luxury. We're not talking about status. We're not talking price. Just by being an icon, it's the fucking Speedmaster.
Oh,
it has to be. You've got a 321 as well, Sovereign, haven't you?
Yes, I do.
Oh, don't you love it?
I do. Hang on, I'll get it out for you, Clive, and I'll put it on.
Oh, wait, what's your reference number?
Hang on.
I loved Oxley State High. I wish I could go back there. I had such a good time, you know that?
Were you friends with any of the Aborigines people, Arch?
No, we didn't really have Aboriginal students there, but I had some Vietnamese friends. Tuan Nguyen was a good friend. I remember Tuan was a lovely boy.
The Lemania 2310 is the 321's based on the same caliber.
I got to tell you, the 5070 is the ultimate Grail Patek Philippe for me.
Yeah, but the movement, the Lemania movement.
Grail and icon are two different things.
See, this is the funny part: is you guys are arguing about a watch that's based on the same movement. That's the interesting part.
That's the beautiful thing.
Yeah, leave the camera there. Archie, leave the camera there the whole time so we can see what a winner's house looks like.
Yeah, he's fucking. This guy is absolute winner chicken dinner. This guy, he's a lovely guy.
Archie.
I'm just glad it's not the El Primero.
Why don't you like the El Primero 10?
I don't know. I think that, I used to have a Seiko speed timer that was actually even produced before that watch was even announced at Basel World. I think that watch takes a lot of the credit for being the first automatic chronograph when other brands had it in production before they did. So I don't really consider it El Primero at all.
Hello, Sobron. Talk to us. Show us, Sobron.
I think this is pretty much the same watch as Clive is referenced. And I get some focus.
Oh, that's gorgeous. What is it? Mine is 105.012-66, made in 1967.
Same one with the expanding bracelet.
Yep.
Is that not over 90?
Yes, it is.
Fuck! How did you get that? Can I ask you,
whoa. Now, that's also pipe and dial, right?
Yes, it is.
Also applied Omega Omega logo, right?
Yes, correct.
Yes.
The only thing wrong with this one is about 20 years ago someone put an exchange handset on it. That's the only fault with it. Apart from that, it's still the original bracelet.
Yep.
Yep.
When did you buy it?
I bought it about 17 years ago off Ronnie.
Wow. How much?
17? Wow.
Yeah, I've had this one for a long time.
How much did you pay?
Oh, probably about 2,500 back then, Aussie.
Fuck!
Wow.
No one wanted them back then.
Yeah. I mean, that was the thing around here. Basically, the old guys were saying they were going around like rod cells and picking them up for like 50 or $60.
Yep, exactly. And that one was because I'm a vintage guy. The bracelet and the original clasp and the end links. Yeah,
Yep.
only the hands I'm missing. Apart from that, it's perfect. Obviously, someone has taken the hands because the tritium was falling off and going into the movement, and then they just replaced it. But you see, 20, 30 years ago, people, when they bought a watch, they wanted it to look perfect. They don't want it to. They're totally different now. Totally
it's like the car restoration business. People used to want over-restored examples. Now they want originality.
That's correct, yes.
Hello, Suckerhorn! By the way, me and the Suckerhorn are going to do a live stream starting next week at nighttime, our time, morning time, you Americans time. So just let you know.
Are you licking the bottle now? Start now, because it'll be a lot more comfortable if you start licking the.
I got to be honest with you.
Most Americans can't understand John.
I love Johnny. I love him. I love him to death. He's a cool guy.
$5.
Who's more lovely? The one guy sitting in Omega who's forced to be the only guy assembling the modern 321, or the goblins that talk to AC3 on BKK singles?
More lonely, not lovely.
Mind you, can I ask you something, Sovereign? Do you believe the rumor that a lot of Omega parts are made in China?
No, I don't.
Oh, by the way,
I would imagine some bracelet parts, maybe, but not movement parts. No.
Okay.
By the way.
So what else do you have in your collection?
So go home!
Now, if you can do that for 20 seconds, you don't have coronavirus, so you don't have to like stick the bottles up. You know.
Did you see Boris Johnson has coronavirus?
Yes. So what watch do you use when you're going to try and buy some bulb roll and you've got to fight off all the big fat chicks?
I tell you now, I've been wearing my Pateks because the world is ending. I don't fucking care anymore. You know this? I'm drinking the good stuff, I'm using the good cutlery, and I'm fucking eating chocolate.
Archie, what do you say if one of those fat chicks touches your Patek?
I love slightly overweight women. I don't mind that. You know, because I tell you honestly, right? Chubby chow genre is my kind of concept.
Chubby chow.
Yeah, but yet Archie, your wife is this slim and this.
That's why I like alternative. You don't pick the same. You don't buy. If you got a BMW 3 Series, you don't buy another one. You buy a Mercedes, don't you? You want some competition.
No. If you're Archie, you would buy it, then flip it, and buy another one for a higher price, and flip it and lose.
Herman So's $10. What do you think Patek Pilot is worth buying? 35,000 US, or wait till it's less tan?
I think that's good buying right now.
It's a beautiful watch. You know, I actually saw this watch. I had to actually play with this watch a couple of weeks ago. And I've got to tell you, honestly, if I had the money, I don't have the money. You know, I'm broke as pokers.
This is the 5524?
Sorry?
This is the 5524 that you were showing us yesterday?
Yeah. I had the rose gold one I was bundling. Fuck me dead. That is one of the most beautiful fucking watches you will ever fucking see in your life. I don't care who the hell you are.
What about the onion crown?
I don't mind it. It's not the end of the world.
I think that's part of the charm of the Pilot, though.
That's actually. You know,
you could get the girl one. The girl one's cheap. It's only 37 mils. It's not bad.
Look at this. What do you think of that? Seriously, could you not tell me that's beautiful or what? What do you think?
I think it's good buying in the 30s.
I've actually like I said, mine's Zenith, but I do have one of the original Pilot watches in the Zenith Signal Corps, and it also has an onion crown specifically for that because it's easier to wind with plugs on.
Honestly, I'd be buying whatever I want now because the world's going to fucking end. We're all going to fucking die. Buy what you want.
You won't have to make the repayments, Archie.
You won't have to make the repayments, exactly. You know, this just fucking charge up your MasterCard. Fuck it. Hey, I got a question for you guys. I want to ask your honest opinion. My son wants to go to America next year for a school excursion, right? The travel company's asking... We've paid $500. I paid 600 Aussie down already. The next payment is in April.
Is it Chicago? Is it Chicago? Because I know someone who might help you defray the cost of it.
Okay, what I'm asking you is this. Should I make the payment or should I stop? Sovereign, what's your answer?
Is this the younger sons or the elder sons?
The younger son. Younger son is in school.
Oh, fuck, yeah.
No, but I'm scared the travel company could go broke. What do you reckon?
Take your money and run.
Don't put any more in?
Don't put any more in and try to get every cent you can back out of them. They'll collapse.
You reckon?
Yep, absolutely.
It's going to be lifted by August.
Yeah, but they'll be broke by June.
And what is this, pray tell, source of information that leads people to be lifted by August?
Can't you remember the movie The Road, Archie, where they used to try to track down the children and eat them? Yeah, you wouldn't want to be sending your son overseas at the moment.
No, it's in 2 years. It's in a year's time, next year.
He will have more tucker on his limbs by then. Don't do it, man.
What do you reckon I should do?
And his horns won't be in, so he won't have a chance to defend himself. Yeah, that's cruel.
What should I do? I'm asking your opinion.
Don't. I just told you, don't. That's it. Full stop. Don't do it.
I've already put 600 down, but I'm going to lose it if I don't pay the next payment.
Well, what would you rather lose? 600 bucks or your son?
10 zeal, $5 AC3. If you go with your son to America and visit Central Oklahoma, would you be mad if Clive used these numerous coupons to Cracker Barrel to pay them to Cracker Barrel to pay the meal? I don't give a fuck. Any meal free with Clive. I love Clive. I would actually take him out. I mean, you know where we're going? We're going to Chick-fil-A. Me and Clive are going to Chick-fil-A to eat ourselves fucking to death.
Chicken.
I love Chick-fil-A. We're going to have Chick-fil-A. You've been talking about Chick-fil-A for so many fucking years. I want to fucking eat the chicken.
No, Archie, they would hear your accent and refuse to serve you.
Chick-fil-A. I want to get the burger.
Yeah, you're going to need a bigger chicken.
So, Sobron, what bills do I not pay? Can I talk to you about that? Because you're in Australia. I want to ask you, okay?
Yeah, go on.
Okay, so I got my PO boxes coming up for renewal. That's $329. Should I pay that or not?
Yeah, well, everyone's basically dumped their PO box. Businesses are only keeping them simply because they have to have one.
Okay, my power bill is $565. It's due April 1.
Yeah.
And
I used to get like 30 pieces of mail to my box a week, and now there's like one a month, but you still have to keep it. So I'd be dicing your PO box. What did you need it for anyway? Delivery of porn and sex toys, or what?
Exactly. I don't want the wife to see my erotic videos.
Yeah, well, those days of buying VHS are gone, Archie.
Can you remember those days you drive up to Tweed? Remember that?
No.
Opposite Twin Towns, there was this CD bookstore. You remember that?
No.
Can I ask you, why didn't you ever play really dodgy shit in your cinema?
Just quickly, if you remember Don Chip.
I love Don Chip. Keep the bastards honest!
Yeah, well, when Don Chip was in the Liberal Party, I think he was a Minister for Arts and Science.
Defence. Defence. Yeah, okay, keep going. Yeah.
As well as that. He was, back in the early days, we used to follow the Code of Conduct from the US, right, which is a Hays Code of Conduct, and it was just two classifications, adult only and general exhibition. Back in the late 60s, all of a sudden people were experimenting with motion pictures, people were swearing in them, there was boob and bum and all that type of thing. And Don Chip was instrumental in bringing in the current classifications that we know now, G, NRC, M, and R rated. So basically things like Barry McKenzie and Percy and, and All Pair Girls and all that type of thing. Those movies basically saved the industry from television. All they were like SBS, bum and boob. But people wanted to see them, so they brought in the
Have you heard of the genre, Sovereign, called sexploitation genre?
Yes, sexploitation, absolutely, yeah.
I love sexploitation because it's not hardcore. It's just sexploitation.
No. Oh God, it's just trash. It's just boob and bum. I've got some old posters if you want some. Yeah.
I love that shit, man.
I'll bring you around one. You can put it in your studio.
Yeah, let me tell you this. I got to pay registration for the car. I got energy bill.
Yeah, registration's more important, yeah.
So what would you pay? What order? Power, car bill, or post office box?
Well, forget the post office box. Cancel that, save yourself some money. Or get yourself a smaller box. Every man would love that. Yeah, go on.
I've got the power bill or Rego.
Rego.
I rang up the power company. I said, can I please have a payment extension? And they said, why, sir, do you want a power extension? Why do you want a payment extension?
But Archie, what about your solar cells?
Oh.
Remember, you did the deal with those to get the Daytona.
I know. I've got that, but that...
Or was that another story?
No, that's 100% true, but I've still got a bit of slippage because we've had some fucking rainy weather. You understand? Rainy fucking weather. Rainy fucking weather! Here we go. Tanzil, $5. Sovereign Ron. As a cinemaphile and successful businessman, do you think AC3 did the right thing bringing on Bum and Dweeb when he hired Creamy T for the channel?
Bum and Boob.
Bum and Boob. She didn't have boobs. They were an A cup.
She did quite well for your channel, Archie. She did quite well.
She fucking ripped me off, that bitch. You know this?
Well, you handed it over, didn't you? Right?
Yep.
You willingly handed it over.
Look, I am just gonna tell you this now.
Remember what that they said in Coming to America.
Yep.
Don't be pussy whipped. Whip that pussy. You were pussy whipped, Archie.
Yeah. Okay. I admit it. I was a fool. Okay.
Yeah.
Wait. What do you mean was?
You know where I found her, don't you? You know where I found her, by the way, don't you?
Massage parlor.
No, seeking arrangements.
Wow, I didn't know that.
It was strictly for the channel. I was doing it strictly for the channel, you know? Yeah, come on!
I remember the first time you actually came to the cinema, Archie, just going back to that, you'd purchased a ticket, and I wasn't quite too sure whether it was you. And you were with a lady friend, and you went inside, and basically I knew it was you because after about half an hour you took a phone call, came out in the foyer, then you went outside in the side lane. And remember the Hitler rant from Downfall?
Yeah.
Basically you were doing that in the side lane, and then and there I knew that was Archiluxury at my cinema.
Man, that's a great honour. You know, my old man, he was honoured that someone recognised him. He was honoured.
Right.
He flipped out. He said, I went to the movie theater and this guy said to me, hey, you're Archiluxury's dad. He was so flipped out, you know. And I'll tell you some other gossip too. He used to bring his ex-wife there, right? He was fucking both women, okay?
Yeah, I know. He used to. It happens all the
He's
time.
got a girlfriend, and he's also got he's seeing his ex-wife for a bit of extra cream.
Yeah,
right?
Michael used to bring both of them in. He'd sit over there in the corner.
And you know what? He's on prostate medicine at the moment, and he's worried because he can only climax 3 times a week.
Well, looks like it's working.
How many fucking men have this problem? The guy is a sex maniac. You know?
Well, he used to come up to the counter with one woman, and then the next week he'd come up to the counter with another woman, and I'd just about to, say hello, and he'd be like, no, don't talk about it.
He's so cool. You got to hand it to him. You got to hand it to him. He sees life, hasn't he?
He's all right. He's a good bloke, Papa Pluto.
Now, so Brian, what other watches do you have in your collection other than that minty 321?
Oh, he's got a fucking amazing collection. This guy's got a fucking inverted 6. He's got an.
So what is that? The Flightmaster?
Mark 40.
That's Flightmaster 910.
Nice.
Oh, that's the early one. I never understood why they never took off. Why didn't they take off?
Plus, it's got the original bracelet.
Well, Archie, that's because people don't like large heads with multiple knobs sticking out of them. Haven't you figured that out yet?
That watch is more advanced than any fucking Rolex. You know that? That's a
chronograph, GMT.
It's amazing. And it's all using the 861 movement as well.
That's it.
Now that's got the stock hands. Did you ever see one with someone got the option to have the Cadium hands for actual aircraft?
Yeah, they used to have the orange ones, or they used to have the yellow ones. The yellow ones were used in the cockpits because the UV lights, they used to glow. Absolutely correct.
Tanzil, $5. So, Ron, did you know Archiluxury offers consulting services for aspiring porn directors looking for some ideas to shoot big chow BBW scenes?
No, I did not. I did not. No.
So, Flight Master, good.
What else? Clive wants to know what else you've got. Bring it up. Show us. Come on,
well,
show us.
Clive used to be a big Omega man, but now he's changed.
Okay.
Show him your inverted 6.
Off the prayer, Montflair. I still have the 321, the 861, and the Aquaterra. And not to mention, one of my favorites right now is the Omega Cosmic 3000.
I don't think he has the Aquaterra by choice. I think he can't get rid of it.
So what happened to your 4.5?
No, I still you're right. I still have that one and the Mark II. I forgot the Mark II as well.
Mark II?
Yep. And a 4.5.
Yep.
Nice.
Do you like the 4.5?
I've one thing I've been chasing for a while, and that's the Speed Sonic Lobster.
Ah! German market.
Yeah, but the bracelet, there's never been a bracelet like it ever again. And using the tuning fork movement. It's just because it's such a rare beast, and it's just so ugly. It's just got a mirror dial on it, lobster bracelet. It's just got to have.
How about the X31?
No.
Okay, so what else?
What else you got?
Oh.
Okay, Sovereign. We
inverted 6 Daytona El Primero.
Wow.
Nice. So early edition. Probably what? Like 88, I guess?
91.
Nice. See, Sovereign, you don't understand. It's like intelligent conversation and watches on the Archieluxury channel. I don't think you understand how few times this happens.
Like amazing. While Archie's eating.
Rooted $2 blue Sky Dweller on Rolex Forum 19K. It's starting.
Yep.
Yep. Basically, watch prices are going to be dropped like a school bag on a Friday afternoon before Christmas holidays.
Bonus at $2. Does your buddy have a vintage Plow?
No, I've always wanted one of those. Never been able to find one nice enough. They're sitting around about 10k Aussie at the moment.
Yes, indeed. What's your favorite chocolate sweet there, Sovereign?
Whoa, that's like kind of left.
That is a very random question.
Chocolate sweet.
Yes. Violet crumble.
Yeah, it's only because the inside doesn't melt while you're using it, Archie.
Did you prefer crunchy or violet crumble? What sort of man were you?
Violet crumble. Nestle's given up violet crumble, actually. They've sold it off to an Adelaide movement.
Oh, is that right? Did you prefer crunchy?
Violet crumble.
You didn't like crunchies?
No.
You didn't like crunchy at all?
No, I didn't like crunchy. It's always been violet crumble. The crunchy was a cheap copy of the violet crumble bar. That's it, Archie.
Oh, Clive, I have no life. Wonderful. Anderson, I wonder if I gave someone your real name and tell them to Google it, what they come up with. Think about that.
So, Archie, here's my watch I use when I'm trying to buy bog roll.
Yeah. Oh. It's a Vostok.
It's a bloody Vostok, yeah. $100 shitter, so I can take the knocks in the bog roll line.
Tanzil, $5. This live string is starting to violent crumble. I'll be 1 minute. I gotta share some violet crumble with the kids.
No, really, what are you doing?
All right, he's gone again.
That's a nice piece collection you got.
Oh, that's. I know that's not it. So come on. What else you got?
So who else is online today? Is Ron the Shrink on?
He was on earlier.
What else you got in your collection?
Oh yeah, hang on. There we go. Pepsi.
Oh.
Free ceramic, right? Yeah.
Free ceramic, also with the stick dial. The Era stick dial.
Wow.
Nice. So in other words, it's got the GMT Master 2. It's two sticks rather than
two
Roman
sticks instead of the Roman numerals. Yeah.
Yes, nice.
Ooh, James Cameron.
James Cameron, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, so that one arrived about the same time as the coronavirus did. I was on the waiting list for 5 years, 2 price rises,
Jesus.
and it finally arrived.
How's it on the wrist?
Well, I'm a bat prick, so there's no problem.
Oh, man.
Archie's about 6 foot something. I'm about 3-4 inches taller than Archie, so yeah, no problem with me. And if you've been wearing stuff like the Flight Master, yeah, basically that size anyway.
Well, yeah, because at the time the Flight Master was just one of the reasons I think it failed. It was like just incredibly big at the time.
Yeah, same as the Mark II, you know. Yeah. Probably an average size watch by today's standards, but at the time when it just was misunderstood.
I love the Mark II.
Well, actually, I think as a chronograph, the 4.5 is probably the most useful actual chronograph used.
Mm.
But that's just because the Lamania was a 5100 movement.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyway, they're all going to be with us shortly, lads.
Now, do you have any dress watches or just all sports?
I've got a couple of dress watches, but they're vintage Omega, so yeah.
Yeah, both, Andy. I'd like to see those. I think a vintage Omega is the sweet spot right now.
Yeah, I'll just have to go and grab them.
So what are we talking about? Constellations, old Masters, or what?
Oh, I've probably a Constellation. I'll go and grab one.
Hey guys, this is really good. We're talking watches on the Archiluxury channel.
No, you mean we're talking watches on the Archiluxury
He's
channel.
a pretty cool guy, Sopran. What do you think?
You're talking Violet Crumbles.
What do you think? He's a pretty cool guy, Clyde. What do you reckon?
Yeah, why the hell is he hanging around you for?
I don't know.
I don't know either, man.
I got to be honest with you, Clyde. Seriously, he got that inverted 6. I would cut his arm off for that, wouldn't you?
You actually thinking about it, Clyde. You're actually thinking about it, Clyde.
No, I was actually reading an intelligent text from someone off the channel. I'll have to check it out. Okay. Basically, you ever heard of Serpenza, the American and the South African that used to...
I love Serpenza. I love Serpenza. He lived in China. I love Serpenza.
What they're saying is that the Chinese government actually knew about this shit back in November and told its citizens to grab all the N95 masks they could in the country, the students, and ship them back to China.
Fuck! He's not going to be going back soon, is he?
Oh, fuck no.
He married a Chinese doctor. You know this, don't you?
Yes.
She's quite good looking.
Yes.
They had a baby.
Yes.
You watch his channel?
I do, actually. But I haven't watched it lately, but AJ was telling me about about that one. And that's, oh my
So
god.
Clyster,
Yeah.
You like your vintage stuff, so that's probably my most favourite IWC Mark 11 Pilot. So that's a RAF. There was 2 versions of those for the Commonwealth. There was RAAF and RAF. This is the RAAF, Royal Australian Air Force one.
I've got one that Longines made for the other side.
It's a 36 mil. It wears quite small, but it's a still respectable watch.
Well, the thing is, you've heard of the A11, right?
Yeah.
See, I've got one that's in really good shape. And I think it's like 30 millimeters, but because they actually understood dial layout and contrast, it's readable.
Yeah.
And I can read that. Yeah, it's 139. I can read it clear as bell. Nice.
It's probably one of my most accurate watches as well, too.
They're like the Explorer 1 of IWC.
Yeah, well, there was 600 made for the Australian military, for the Air Force, and that was about it. So that's the only dress watch I have at the moment. Mega Constellation.
Nice.
Yeah.
Gold or gold case or what?
It's actually It's actually solid gold as well as stainless.
Nice. How big is it?
So you can see there that the back is stainless. It's got the gold constellation in there. And if you have a look, the outside lugs are stainless, pressed over the gold.
So two of us are having a serious watch conversation, and I suspect someone is
all you hear is him eat. Yeah, it's all you hear him is eating those violet
fucking eating biscuits.
Yeah.
They're gone now. I ate them all. They're gone.
They go back.
I like this old Seamaster Cosmic too. It's a nice old one.
Nice.
Yeah.
And the Cosmic. Wait, let me put up. Mine has.
I like the crosshair dial on that one.
Well, let me. Well, no, I don't have a picture of mine, unfortunately. Handy as an avatar. I've got one from the late early 70s with an integrated bracelet, which I think is schmicko.
Yeah. I like this old one too. It's a pretty accurate watch. It's a Omega Seamaster 2000 Cosmic, circa 1969 to 1971. I bought this watch in a junk store for $30.
Yep.
And got it restored. They're not worth that much now, probably $1,000 or so, but still a nice little accurate watch.
Yeah, and that's a semi-integrated bracelet, I think, right?
Yep, that's correct. Yeah, so
I've got the same one.
The end links fall right into the case. Yeah.
Does Omega still service all these watches?
Yes, they do. Absolutely. Yeah.
I think that's the one good thing about Omega is you can send like a 321 back to them and they'll service that watch no problem.
They'll fuck that watch no problem. No, I mean if it no.
So in super vintage, there's a Lavina. That used to be my grandfather's watch.
Nice. What's the on that one?
This is about 1930. So yeah. It's the trouble is
that was your retirement watch back in 1930.
Yes, it was. The trouble is that the radiums come off the dial and it sees the movement. So yeah, I just haven't had it repaired. Yeah.
Nice.
Is it gold capped or gold?
No, it's solid gold.
What did your grandfather do?
It was a Lavina was a big brand back in the day. Just see if I can get some focus there.
What did your grandfather do for a job?
He was predeceased before I was born.
What did he do before he was predeceased?
Oh, right. He was a gentleman. That was his. He came from the UK. He never had a job.
He was a gentleman. What's a gentleman
do? Didn't Archie come from the UK and does he not have a job?
No. My old man has got a British passport. Doesn't mean I have anything to do with the UK.
He was landed gentry. He didn't need to work.
Was he urban gentry?
Oh, no, dude. Don't
landed gentry. Landed gentry means that you actually were landed as you had you owned a lot of land and you lived off the proceeds of that.
That's where the term working class from. Anyone who had to have a job was working class.
This is the only watch I inherited off my old man.
Oh, what is it?
It's a Seiko Bellmatic.
That's all he had.
Yeah, he wasn't into watches.
He was into Mercedes.
Yeah.
Again with the effing Mercedes.
I love Mercedes.
So did Adolf Hitler.
Touche.
Thank you. Wait, aren't you into Lange now too?
You know, my grandfather had a Sentinel with a stainless steel back. It's the big selling point. It had a stainless steel back. That was the watch I inherited from him.
Well,
how much did you pawn it for?
I love talking watches. It's great. Guys, I'm going to wrap this show up. We're going to do a show tomorrow. I got to wrap this up. I think we've collected all the money, all the coins. I've put my hand into the sofa back and I've collected all the coins I could get for today.
So before you go, Archie, how's the daily shows going now? They're working
daily
out
shows,
for you?
They're going great. You know that?
Well, that's good.
Hey, Sovereign, shoot me an email if you get a chance.
Yeah, you actually reviewed my collection once, so I showed it to Archie, and you actually did an impromptu review collection.
Nice.
Yeah. You're a live watch Wrangler, and Wrangler's got a W, right?
Yes. Wrangler has a W and an L, or a J.
W.
I got to tell you, Sovereign's a classy guy. Believe you me, guys, this is a very classy guy. He has come from landed gentry. He's a successful businessman. He's a nice guy. I love him. I love him to death, you know?
You've got Omega enthusiasts.
So, Clive, are you packing any heat for the civil unrest?
No, I'm counting on the civil unrest. I'm not going to join it. I'm going to profit from it, hopefully.
All right, so you're going to be representing them once it all calms down.
Exactly.
All right.
You see, right, because most people are staying in, there's not as many DUI and drug charges. I'm just waiting for, the longer people stay in the house with each other, the more domestic violence will come across.
And divorce cases, Clyde.
And divorce cases, yes, that is correct.
Hmm.
Yeah, I've got some other vintage pieces I'd like to exchange with you or show you with.
Yeah, I'd like to look at them.
Okay, I'm going to wrap this up. See you later, fuckers. It's come to an end. I love you all. Come back tomorrow and